Gemini, good morning, how are you? So I'm having a cigarette. I thought I would just do this very quickly just to explain to everybody. I think, Gemini, you're going to be one of the people that actually is on YouTube. But at the moment, I'm just doing everything here because I'm suffering through fatigue. That is to do with the sex ender that I'm on. And I've also got a friend coming around in an hour in order to paint this back wall chroma-key green video paint. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to take a little bit of a break and I'm going to just focus on Patreon for a while. Maybe not do so much stuff, just pick a few star signs where the view count is better. And just stick with that for a little while and try to just cut down on the amount of work I'm doing. It's just this fatigue with this sex ender. It's just, oh man, it's kicking in. The only thing it's not doing really though is kind of filling me up so much as well. When you eat, it fills you up and it keeps you full for a little while, but it actually, like, you can still feel really hungry before you actually have anything to eat. It's a very strange feeling, but anyway, Gemini. So let's see what you got coming up for your week. Don't forget, this is going to be coming out before anything on YouTube. YouTube may be tomorrow if I do a Gemini reading. So if I say, you know, go over to here, you've already seen it, okay? Excuse me. So let's see, Gemini. What's Gemini got coming up this week, please, for Gemini this week? Gemini. There you go. You got your own card, Gems. You got the Four of Cups, feeling discontent. Okay, you've got an offer that is here, but I don't know if you're fully opening up to the actual a relationship as such here. Okay, some of you it might be your mother. Okay, this can also be a mother or grandmother. Sorry if I keep clearing my throat. It's a habit, and I also I've started smoking again. Let's see. Gemini this week, please. Gemini this week. What's going on with Gemini? So the Ace of Swords. I'm gonna have to do it again, Gemini. I'm sorry. Oh man, it's so annoying. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so it feels like that you are talking to someone. It's about being brutally honest, if I'm honest. It's about being brutally honest, okay? That I'm kind of here for a relationship, but I'm also not just going to, like, open up my feelings straight away, okay? Not so easy am I just going to let you into my life. It's going to take a bit of work, okay? And it's going to take some time also. Gemini, well, definitely coming from a Scorpio energy anyway. Scorpio Aries, but mainly Scorpio. Let's see. Gemini this week. What's Gemini got coming up this week? So you got the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are single. No. It's kind of like you got this single independent vibe, wanting to be in a relationship, kind of talking to someone, but also not just jumping straight in the deep end. It's also maybe taking a little bit of R&R in order to look after yourself health-wise. Okay, like I need to slow down a little bit. But then you've got this King of Wands here of is more likely sex life, passion, like putting a bit of oomph into your life here. The Nine of Pentacles is also a lady or a man of leisure that can afford to treat someone out, also take someone out on a date. Let's see, Gemini, what's going on with Gemini this week, please? Gemini. So you got the Three of Cups. There you go, Gems. So either united with someone or you are actually... I think a lot of you are just kind of teetering on the energy and maybe getting back with an ex, maybe, for some of you here. Because there's this 4 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, deciding whether to let someone into your life or not, but taking one step at a time towards something here. Let's see. Gemini this week, please. Gemini this week. So you got Cancerian. You could have come up in their reading, Life Path 7 Cancerian. And now the Queen of Wands is here. Are you coming up exactly the same as everybody else? In the Cancerian reading here, that I've just literally finished, there was a load of Emperor, Empress, King and the Queen, and the King and the Queen of Cups, and it's just the same story that's been going around for a while. Some of you may be into a person that's already into someone here. The King and the Queen are more than likely together here, okay? The only 3 that I've got at the moment is the 3 of Cups. But 4 and 3 would definitely mean 7 of Cups of choice. Past, present or future, or just remain single. Gemini this week, please. So the 8 of Swords, someone that's confined at home on their own here. So it's kind of like I'm wanting a relationship. It's like visiting someone at home. 8 could be a Leo or an Aquarian. This could be Leo here, and there's normally Leo here. Like visiting someone. Let's see. Gemini this week, please. Gemini. So you've got the Page of Wands. I don't know. Someone suddenly just stops talking to someone. Or they just wait for someone to talk to. Gemini this week, please. Gemini this week. So you got the 2 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. I knew it, man. This is also why I'm not doing so many on YouTube at the moment. I'm just kind of like also just waiting for the energy to settle down. There's someone that wants to settle down, but there's also a third energy here, I feel. Because it seems to be coming through in the Aries. I think it was your readings, Cancer readings, Leo readings. Like there was a lot of King and Queens. 4 of Wands, yeah. This is a married couple or a couple that are getting together or are already together. You got like Aries, Scorpio, 4 here. Placements. Show me Gemini this week, please. Some of these people have got children from a previous marriage, and there's the Empress. It's the same readings. They're just monotonously showing me the same signs over and over and over again, Gemini, here. Let's see. Gemini this week. 6 of Cups. Yeah, so you're about to go into a relationship, or you already are in a relationship, but there is an ex here present with that was a counterpart at one point here. Let's see. What is the 7 of Pentacles? I have a new deck coming up very soon as well that's going to be able to give me different readings. It's coming from America though. What is the 6 of Pentacles? 6 of Pentacles for Gemini is a 2 of Cups. Someone has a 2 of Cups with you, Gemini. Could be a past partner though, because you've got 6 and 2. A divorced couple, it would be like Libra, got divorced. They was a 6. At some point they shared house and home and finances and money. They got divorced. That person becomes a 2 of Cups. You or the other person is now in a 6 of Cups with someone else. You've got children together here, probably 2 or 3 kids. The Empress, yeah. You got Pisces here, Empress twice now. So somebody's, I would definitely say there's a married couple already present. There's a couple that's already present, and the ex is also here as well. Tell me more about this Empress. That's a Pisces Scorpio. 9 of Wands. Is it the same story of you guys going on around the karmic bitch ex or the narcissistic husband? And the same applies here. Same applies. Or lies. Elijah, Lee, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, Lee, Linda, Belinda. Same story. What's the Ace of Swords? Ace of Swords is now the Queen of Cups with the King of Cups. There's an energy here that someone's also worried about being in a relationship here. Might be a blast from the past. 3 can also be united again, and the person keeps coming back and in and out of relationships, breaking up, splitting up, getting back together. Can't stay away from one another. You break up, you have a break, you get back together. So on and so forth. That kind of stuff is here. Then there's worried that this is going to happen again with the 9 of Wands. Is this control going to ever end? Like, will you keep trying to control each other? And no, you're controlling me. No, you control me. No, right. Nines are a very difficult sign with oil and water. 9 is an oil sign. Water is a water sign. It's the opposite energy of oil. Water, oil and water. It doesn't mix well, okay? Why is that? Silver Maxwell hammer. Because REM, losing my religion. There's a video, I've got it all wrote down in order to do a teaching video that really did come up in my fucking psychic head. I kind of related it to this story that I wrote down. But yeah, it can relate to independence as well. We'll just put it that way for a start. Independent, codependent, independent, codependent, independent, codependent. Losing my religion and losing my faith is in the connection because I'm not satisfied with it unless I get it all. But I'm not easily satisfied as a 9 because I'm always searching for more and more and more. A 9 can become very obsessed with a person here and obsessing over the energy of I want more energy from you and I want more input into the relationship. And it can become that way. I need you to put more time into the relationship. I need you to put more effort into the relationship. I need you to spend more time with me. I need you to talk to me more often, you know. And it depends on what 9 searches for, but it can also become very toxic because it can be like, oh, someone says I need a little bit of a break, like I want to be independent and I don't want to lose myself in a relationship that much that I give up my free time completely to stop doing the things that I enjoy doing. But then the codependent one becomes the independent one, and then when the person's independent, the other one becomes codependent on fear and anxiety and panic and starts to worry with anxiety that the other person isn't giving them or want them anymore because they're missing the one. So they become very fucking confusing in a relationship because of the changing of like 9s constantly being independent, wanting to be independent. I'm strive to be independent, then I'm worried, and then I'm fucking worried that you're doing something that when you're not with me, and why are you not with me, and why are you not talking. They get paranoid, they start coming up with all sorts of conclusions that could be going on that are not. They question their partner, and then you start to get fear of engulfment. 5 of Swords could come up, okay? And yeah, you just play this constant fucking worry, panic, fear game. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Wheel of Fortune, you see? There you go, 5 of Wands. Then they start panicking, worrying, and then you go to fearing that you're going to abandon me, that you're not going to be with me all the time, and that, you know, why is that? So now I need to sabotage the relationship by fearing and then being paranoid, and then I want to be independent on my own. And why do you want to be on your own? Why won't you let me in? You know, and it goes around and a fucking round and around and around. What's the 9 of Pentacles? 8, because I want you to come and see me, and I want to be around you, and I want to be with you. And King of Wands, obsessed. Ace of Swords. We need to talk about the problems that are created through the 5. No, because as well, for a start, yes, but not keep doing it. You know, when problems arise before the relationship, it's good to have rules, ground rules. I don't want to listen to all of your bitching and moaning. I don't want to listen to it. If you got a problem, get a friend or write a book, but don't keep telling me that I'm the problem. Okay, it's not good in a relationship when you're in it. When a person comes to you and says, right, you're not cutting the mustard, bruv, you're not spending so much time with me, where have you been, why didn't you ring me, why did you not text me back, what was you doing? That's the Spanish fucking Inquisition. Nobody's going to like that, because it'll come across as paranoid, saying, fuck, I don't know, bruv, I didn't see my phone go off, I was working, like I was, you know, trust me, I've had it with my ex all the fucking time, you know, and it becomes very like, where the fuck are you getting this from in your head? Like, I don't get where you're coming up with the scenarios. You're just putting two together and thinking that something's happening, and it fucking isn't. Yeah, well, I get lonely and I'm paranoid. Well, fucking be paranoid, but go and see a doctor or something. But don't talk to me about your paranoia, because it's paranoia. Doesn't mean it's happening. Okay, So people don't want to hear that because they start saying it's the other person. It comes across as gaslighting, making a person think that it's them when it really isn't, you know. And then you get triggers and more mirrors, and then you split up again, you know. Because of paranoia and fucking obsessive codependent independent, you know. Why do you need some time on your own? Well, I'm okay with you having some time on your own. Isn't that all right? Yeah. I just wondered, why don't you join in with me and come with me as well? Yeah, but I want a bit of time on my own. Oh, why? I just fucking want some time on my own. Oh, what, you're going to leave me? No. I just want a bit of time on my own. Oh. You know, what the fuck, man? You know, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, every time he got out of the fucking car to go, she would fucking start saying that she was having panic attacks and nervous breakdowns, that he was going. And is he seeing someone else? You know, it's like, no, I'm just going to fucking work. Like I'm going into work. I brought you to work, and I'm just about to go into that building to work. Like, fuck, what are you doing? Working, for God's sake. You know, that's here. Can be. Three of Cups. Three again. I mean, like I said, man, some people create scenarios that are not even there. They do. They have their awakening and they create a scenario watching that much tarot that they think that it's happening and it actually really isn't. And before you know it, they're talking about witchcraft, and there's going to be witchcraft, and I know they're doing black magic on me, and they will force themselves to believe that. And they will. And no matter what you do to try and stop them from losing the plot, they want to. They do. They want to believe in it. So you just let these people do that. You know, you don't get involved. Three of Pentacles. Trust me, I've spent years trying to educate people a different way, and when they come at you having an awakening and they've lost their mind, you have to just let them keep doing it because it's their awakening. You can't do anything about it. They'll start having certain beliefs and structures and saying, no, you're wrong. Questioning you. Three of Pentacles. So you got an Emperor. Could be work and finances. Both of you could have like threes, Pisces, Life Path 3 placements. You got the Emperor and the Empress twice now. Saprophilia, education, working, finances, money, bank account. Watch the Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Wands now. Jesus, again, twice. There's a relationship here. I just don't know. The Chariot. Waiting. 2 sevens, waiting to see each other. What's the Queen of Wands? There's a husband and a wife here. They keep going back to their husband or their wife. And they keep going back and probably fighting. And then you end up fighting over the fact that the bitch is still not letting go of the husband or the wife. And they're still demanding that they want things. And the money is mine. Why should they have the money? Why shouldn't they? Why should they? Why should they have the house? No, yes, no. Well, we got children. Fuck you then. Right, I'm blocking you there. You know, Four of Pentacles, King of Swords. They're just saving their money, keeping everything to themselves, keeping it private, not letting anybody else know what's going on with their life here. That's one valuable lesson I've learned. Whenever I get into another relationship, you guys will not know about it. I've had too many people digging their nose into my life when it happens, with adverse opinions that I should or shouldn't, or what should I do or shouldn't I do, that I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to keep my private life completely away from everybody. 8 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords, so there's a third energy here for sure. Divorced couple, husband and wife. Page of Wands, same story as before, is still here, so you're not finished yet. The Lovers, some of you got children, grandmother, grandfather, the mother with the ex. 2 of also the stepmother. The 7 of Wands, I can't stand that bitch. Why was she having to do with my children? I don't want her around my kids. I don't like her. You know, she's not good for you. I don't like her for you. She's not suited for you. King of Cups. Six of Wands, I don't really give a shit, I'm moving on with my life anyway, so you do what you like. Four of Wands, Ten of Swords, the separation of the Four of Wands, or the promise that they're going to be separated from this Four of Wands of the house, the home, the mortgage. Ten of Swords, the Tower, the breakdown of the division bell of the house being all up for sale, or putting up for sale, or whatever it is, or sell. What's the Page of Pentacles in reverse? The children are all involved, watching all of this shit go on at home here. People very curious to why all of this is fucking happening here around this twin flame soulmate. The separation. What's the Empress for? Is the Queen of Swords with the King of Swords. You got every counterpart out now, I think. Some of them twice. What's the Six of Cups? Is the Star, Aquarian, 3, just like Cancerian, ended, and there is the Cancerian card as well. It's exactly the same as the Life Path 7 Cancerian reading. Same cards came out at the end, slightly different. The Three of Wands came out here, and the 2, I think it was, but also the Cancerian card in the Cancer reading. There it is. There it is. So you've kind of got this still going around the merry-go-round. Some of you are not in a third party, and you're just with this person, and you're travelling at the end of the month or the week. Sort of like going out, travelling, going shopping, going away, maybe spending some time, some money. Not with a third party, just with one of these people here. And then the others are mixed up with the people that are in third parties. Some of you are not. You're just in a relationship with this person, and you're coming up as Emperor, Empress, King and the Queen energy. And then you've just got other little things to deal with, but you end up going out, spending some time shopping, you know, travelling together, going out wherever it is that makes you feel happy. Normally spending some money here. Yeah, and then there's just other little bits and bobs going on, but the reading also then gets mixed up with the people that are getting divorced, going through separation, you know, liking people maybe that are with other people and all that sort of stuff. But like I said, a lot of you are not all on that timeline. You're just focused on one person, and you're kind of working on a relationship, and then you end up going out towards the end of the week. Midweek you end up talking and stuff like that. You probably get into a relationship, or you already are, and you just carry on as you are, but you've just got other sideline things going on, maybe with the ex-husband or wife. Okay, so there you go, guys. That you could be dealing with a Pisces for a lot of you here. Yeah, there you go. Thanks very much, Gemini. I really appreciate it. Things are slightly changing because I've got new cards, and I've packed them all away because this is going to be covered in paint very soon, and it's not emulsion, it's actual paint on the wall. So it's going to fucking stink for a while, and I'm not going to be able to breathe in here. So I've got these readings done. I'm going to throw them out to you later on. YouTube, I'm just going to pick a few star signs that do well, like Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, a few others that kind of normally do quite well. The ones that don't, they're just going to be on here. Okay, so you guys will probably know, so they're just going to be on here, like Cancerian, Taurus, Aries. I only ever get a few hundred views per them, so I'm not going to be applying all of my effort in. I'd rather just put it on here. Okay, and then there will be certain things that come out on YouTube of like pick a card or that sort of stuff, or whatever it is. Okay, just for a little while, just so I can also have a break. And I also want to do some teaching videos because I've got quite a few of those coming up. So when my time is free, I'm just going to apply it more to people that are on Patreon. All right, guys, thanks very much, and I'll see you soon.